Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train to Wild 5 video, and welcome back to the beautiful Mittenwaldbahn. I mean, just look at that to begin with. Snowy mountains there, the Krokodil there, that sort of the lamp colour reminiscent of sort of the 70s and 80s, that sort of bluey turquoisey tone to it. And yeah, we're going to be heading up into the mountains in the Krokodil, the OBB 1020. So let's get the train set up. Unlock that, control supply on, pantograph raise, main circuit breaker set, compressor on, blowers, are they completely necessary? We'll get them on. Train heating, I think we might need that at this time. Battery charger on. Cool, let's get the doors unlocked. Yeah, doors are unlocking. Get our lights on as well. Which in the first look they were very dim. I suppose as it's a bit darker, actually you can see them a bit better now. But if you come down to here, there's a button to basically make them like basically low beam and high beam, sort of. So there's that. What else are we doing? Oh yeah, brakes. So I've now learned, which I'm surprised we didn't realise within the first look. You can actually look, so we're bringing out a shutdown, set it to running, or first application. We now can't pop it into shutdown, so that's handy. But we'll keep that on. What else are we doing? Set that to forward, and safety systems, which are down here. So we got CFA, Indice, and just set the Indice mode to passenger. That's now set. And then CFA, which is in a bit of a weird, I mean it really is bizarre. There's a little valve for it somewhere. I think it's on the offside. But we got to go and get it. We need a bit of CFA. Yeah, we're all good. It's the A's jump out yet. There you go, CFA isolating valve down here. I mean, literally on the outside of the train. Right, let's pop back in. You can just sort of feel the coldness of this setting right now. It'll be absolutely freezing. Let's get to the driving position, which is literally just standing up. Driving position, and we're ready to go. So let's get the doors shut. I think it's Kleist, that's our next stop. So that's like the second passing loop on the route. Let's go. And something I found after doing this run last night off video is it's actually a lot easier to drive this train HUDless. It sounds really bizarre, but yeah, it just seems a lot easier to maintain the speed without seeing all the different numbers and just sort of just using the in-train instruments, or at least going uphill. So off we go. This is like one of the, I think this is like one of the only semaphores you'll get on the run. And this one I think only goes up to Mittenwald, so we're not like a full run. I think we're like, it's part one, but we're only going to do to Mittenwald. Yeah, it's a lot easier just sort of seeing it in there. And also the speedo wobbles as well, which is quite a nice little detail. And I think it is quite hard to overcharge this train as well. So I was sort of letting it rip last night off video, and it didn't really seem to be affected. So that's literally bang on 40, and I think once the back of the train's off the points, we can go up to 60, which sort of seems to be the average speed on here. So looking at the that there, which indicates what position we're in. And yeah, just enjoy the scenery and the lighting as it gets a lot, I mean, it's stunning, really, really good as we get higher up. And also, as we're doing it in winter, there's actually snow on the top as well. Or at least it looks a lot chillier as we go up. Right, so let's just spinning it up to the max now. There you go, wipe that down before we start speeding, which is not what we want to do. There you go, we're at 60. As we head on up. Just to acknowledge the little diamond board there. I think that's a level crossing one. Well, some of them you do need to acknowledge, but not all the time. I think when it's flashing it means it's all good. A little bit of breakage, if we can find what break it will be. That one there, good. There must be a little bit of a downhill gradient here. Hang on, we're still in the power a little bit. It's annoying. Went over a little bit there. Didn't realise we still had the blooming power. There's so many like power notches or power turns for this train. So many. It must have been a workout driving these things. I mean, literally just go like that the whole blooming day. Must have been a bit irritating. Also, should be used to it. Hopefully, audio is okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there we are. It's wintry morning. Oh, I did try and get to the mute button there, but didn't in the end. Apologies everyone. Yeah, it gets a lot nicer as we go. I mean, it's already nice now, but it gets a lot nicer as we go up. I think, yeah, on the higher ground you actually can see sort of more snow and frost, which is quite a nice little detail. Let's pop that up. So yeah, 60 at the moment. There isn't. I don't think there actually is a speed board for it. As you sort of come off those points and then, but yeah, 60 and then I think it's like 50 or 40 along here. There's warning boards, so that will be all right. There's a whistle board. There's a sort of oiling our way through the forest now. And another whistle board. There's tons of whistle boards this side of the route, but once you get to sort of past Schnitz, there's like none. But this is the much easier climb of the route. If you're coming out of Innsbruck up to Schnitz, that is mental. Whereas this is a bit more subtle. I mean, it's still fairly steep going up from Garmisch, but not as steep as going up from Innsbruck. I mean, that is mad steep from Innsbruck up to, yeah, sort of Schnitz, where it's like a 1 in 28 most of the way. Round we go. But now this route is out, what's everyone's favourite loco? What have you found sort of the easiest and best to drive on this route? A little tip for the 111 is to keep it, because there's like two different ways you can power up the 111. You can either use the run up, run down, or hold on the throttle, or you can put it into like percentage. Just keep it in the run up, and sort of the run up, hold, and run down. So it makes it a lot easier to control the speed, especially on the gradients. There's quite a gap to our first stop, and after Kleist it's like 5 kilometres to Mittenwald. How many trains stop? The little tiny station here. Do any trains stop there? No trains. I don't think any trains stop there. Is it like a request stop in real life? There's a couple of stations on here where you just think, do any trains stop there? Which, yeah, obviously with the new timetable feature, or map feature, yeah, nothing stops there. So I wonder if that's some sort of request stop in real life. There's another one up here. Well, I'm not entirely sure if it is meant to be a station. I think it's more a passing loop. Yeah, there's a few little odd stops. The mad thing about this route is, in real life, modern day, you can actually see ICEs along here. Like, what? From Innsbruck up to, you know, going up that massive gradient, just an ICE train. That must be pretty cool to see. I got Indusy there, just to acknowledge. So we're coming up to the first passing loop. Although I believe we shouldn't be passing anything. Again, that sun's coming up over the mountains now. And we are still on the German side as well. Yeah, sort of half, and well, I think you're probably more so in Austria for this route. Well, no, it's almost 50-50. Almost. Is it more so Austria? Or more so Germany? Wait, more so Germany. Well, yeah, no, it's about half and half, Austria and Germany on here. So the signals change once you cross the border. Since it's getting a bit, you know, frostier now, there's a little bit of, I assume, maybe a bit of snow or something on the ground as well, as we head up. What's that? Unless it's just frost. But it looks colder as we go up, which is cool. Right, back up to 60. Yeah, the scenery on this route is certainly something else, and really does sort of show what the LiDAR data is capable of. Which I think LiDAR is some sort of autogen mountainous terrain. It was something new within Train Sim 4 on Vorarlberg. It does some sort of cool things to the mountains. As if you look sort of any route pre-Vorarlberg with mountains, just looks a bit odd, like a Rosa line. Like the mountains on there are literally jelly mountains, which at the time looked quite cool. But obviously now you look back and it's like, ugh. Yeah, so you look almost like snow now as we go up. Obviously it's snow-covered mountains as well. It's just like great. I mean, I haven't even got like the snow. When I loaded into this, it was actually just January clear, no snow, none of that. So this is all sort of just here anyway, which is awesome. Yeah, all right, there we go. Let's get a flyby shot. Cool. Let's get another flyby shot. Another one. I bet there'll be a warning board or something. Oh, this is nice. I wonder if that'll be frozen over though. Again, the colour of the sky is just beautiful. As we head up. But it is definitely one of those routes where you get that sort of sense of achievement for going from one end to the other, sort of going up the, you know, up the mountain and making it back down the other side without, well, screwing up. Right, up to 70, so literally just whack it into whatever we want. There we go. Put that down. C30, yeah. Cool. It shouldn't be too much further along to our first station stop. But yeah, it's a lot easier just having the HUD off for this one, or at least just using the in-train instruments. Because when you've got the HUD on for the Krokodil from the first look, it like the throttle goes up, or the power controller goes up in really weird steps. Like 6.021, 6.045, like it's like, yeah. It's just easier on here. And I can't see that. Just going off the in-train instrument. Oh, blimmin' train. Get down. There we go. Only a little bit of speed on here, but that's alright. Right, coming out to the first station stop. And again, we shouldn't pass anything here. I think we are one of the first trains of the morning to pass over the line. Here we are. And still one of my favourite things about this is the paper timetables. I mean, they're really cool. There we are. A little bit of power just to get us up the hill, and just sort of cut the power now. Try and sort of go towards the end. A little bit of brakes. And here we are. This is Kleis. I think it's Kleis. Yeah, Kleis. Probably not how you say it, but here we are. Look at that. Beauty. Yeah, and the very beastly Krokodil. I mean, it is something else. Look at that. Nothing really compares to it in TSW. Right, let's get the door shut. And Mittenwald is up next. Actually, yeah, Mittenwald is not the midpoint of the route, but a lot of trains will sit there for longer durations of time. So it's sort of one of the main passing points of the route. Right, let's go. Literally just hold the thingy down. Let it get up to 50. Well, I think it does go back up to 60 once we're yeah, it accelerates pretty quickly. Bit too quickly there. Yeah, it's a quick train. Right, now up to 60. That's going up really nicely. That's gone up a bit too much again. Although the speedo is like that, so yeah, we're all good. Let's get a. Oh, hang on, wait. No, oh, hang on. What's happened to all of like the snow and stuff? It's just like vanished. Hopefully that comes back. That's weird. There you go, it's back. That's weird the way it doesn't show up in photo mode. And yeah, you do have to be careful on this route of cows, because the cows will literally just walk across the tracks, as we discovered in our 111 video. R.I.P. cow. So this is one of the sort of steeper parts of this part of the route, or at least coming up from Garmisch. I think this is like a 1 in 30 or something up here. But yeah, coming up from Garmisch to Mittenwald is a lot more relaxed, as opposed to Innsbruck up to the top, sort of Schnitz, where it's like 1 in 28 most of the way. So this is the more gentle climb. Although obviously then that means you'll have a more terrifying descent down the other side. Warning for a 40. And again, this train has Indice, it doesn't have PZB. Indice is like a really basic pre-PZB. It's basically just anything yellow, just acknowledge. There's not, I don't think there is any sort of magnets or anything like that. So it's pretty straightforward. Just acknowledge anything you think you should and you'll be alright. There's the 40. And it should go up to 60 again fairly soon. There goes 60. Right, there we go. Even going downhill a bit here, I can feel that. We keep blooming going up to about 42, sort of 2 or 3 over. It's quite easy to do. And that's not really that bad, I mean, that's fine. I mean, to be honest, this is 1989. You're not going to have any sort of on-train tracking systems to see if the driver's gone 2 or 3 kilometres over the limit, or... I mean, probably you do get quite a bit of speed in. Most likely. Wait, stop going over. Thank you. Okay. Another steep bit, this bit. Cool. And at Mittenwald, I'd imagine, well, even though that's where this service, or part 1 ends, I'd imagine you probably do wait for something at Mittenwald, hence why it's split into 2 bits. It's probably like a 10-minute wait or something. Yeah, Mittenwald is there, so not. Well, actually, no, it's nowhere near halfway. In fact, no, that's more of the route is in Austria. Yeah, more of the route is in Austria. So we're only going about a third of the way along. Train, oi. Train, what are you doing? Slow down. That's a bit of a all of a sudden going downhill there. Not even in power. So definitely a journey of concentration. 1 second you're going up at 1 in 33. Next minute you're going down at 1 in 33. Again, hang on, wait, just flying up all of a sudden. I blame Catties for that one, just blooming trying to scratch me. You could go to the rear static braking, but and it's starting to go up again. Oh no, you're not going up. Stay down. Stay down. This is Mittenwald we're coming up to though. So it's trying to keep control of that speed. It's like shot up. Cool. Seems to be alright now. Yeah, there we go, Sifa again. Yeah, this should be Mittenwald. Yeah, we have got the yellow, although probably as the service ends, it's coming up with that. But yeah, maybe we would wait for something here. Got a 111 in there. I wonder if that's one of the first ones today from Innsbruck. Which Innsbruck is still about an hour from here. Welcome to Mittenwald. Only a short train, so we can sort of stop. Probably up by that orange box or whatever, up here. No stop marker, so sort of just whenever we want really. Got some of the IC coaches there. Here we are, this is Mittenwald. That was not a bad stop, here we are. Cool. I wonder if the other train's off. There it's there. Brilliant, that was a nice run over from Garmisch. And yeah, beautiful. Not too bad, Hodless as well. A couple of points where the speed did jump right up. Well, that one's off. Yeah, so some of these freak gradients. Come on, I want to watch the train leaving. We've got blooming going and close the doors. For whatever reason. Close doors. That one's off. Yeah, I mean, that really not too bad. I mean, if you compare that to our first look debrief, where it was a lot of speed, and that's really not too bad. Let's go and look at the timetable quickly. Also, when does that train go out as well? Actually, we can have a look, can't we? On the timetable. Which is here. So 8:01. Oh, that's the one. That one just went out. That's train 5430. And I'd assume that. Wow, this one goes out at 8:27. It sits there for about 25 minutes. And yeah, then goes out as 5439. So it sits there for quite a while then. Probably right split into two. Well, that is going to do it, everybody, from the Alps. Is it? Yeah, it is the Alps, isn't it? Look at that. Get out of the way, people. There we go. Here from Mittenwald. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.